Okay, so Cody and the wife was taking all the wood from here and bringing it down to me, and I was racking it down below. And the amount of wood down below worked out just about perfect. So it seems before I start moving wood over here, I'm gonna have to replace that brace there, and this brace here fell down, so I'm gonna have to replace this brace here. So before I start moving over the wood that was just delivered, I have to check the pallets and make sure everything's ready for putting the wood on it. So, and as you can see, there's all kinds of deadfall. I'm gonna probably take the chainsaw and cut some of that up there too. That might just be for bonfires out in the backwoods. But anyhow, yeah, got a bunch of big old pieces I'll throw down for the base. The big pieces here I leave down for the base of the of racking the wood. So, and then there's obviously some pieces that are even too big. But anyhow, so yes, we had to use a wheelbarrow. That's why I'm thinking if I was to have something about probably 30 feet, something about 30 feet, two 15-foot sections of conveyor belt, then somebody could just throw the wood on the conveyor belt and then go down and just drop off there, and somebody could just throw it, put it and stack it into the woodshed. And same as here, if we had 30 feet, the conveyor would bring it out to here, drop it all right here, and you could just stack it into there. So I'm definitely going to think about building some type of a conveyor system. It sure would make life a lot easier than handling it. Well, you figure you grab it from the wood pile over there, you put it in a wheelbarrow. You run the wheelbarrow down. They were putting it from there into here. Then I was taking it from here and bringing it in here. So the amount of times they're handling that one piece of wood is way too many as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's way too much. They're handling it way too many times. But as you can see, the back part is all filled, and that's all with seasoned wood that was sitting there for 2 years. Actually, that was probably 3 years, that part. So that's all filled up back here, and this is all filled up here. So this right here, the amount of wood I have here, could probably do me 3 years. If all I had was this amount of wood, it could probably do me 3 years. But luckily, it doesn't have to do me 3 years. I've got wood everywhere. There's wood there. There's wood over here. I'm still cleaning up some of the wood I threw over there. See, there's still wood, little pieces I got the other year that peed me off. All these little pieces that, you know, you can't stack. So I just threw it in the rose bush because I was getting a little irate. I had to put it somewheres. So, winter was coming, so I had to throw it somewhere, so I threw it in the rose bush. So now I'm taking out the rose bush. I've been pulling that all out, and I put it up on the deck, and we're going to burn it. I still got to, I still have to run all this through the chipper too. I ran a little bit through it, but I got to run a lot through it. So, and I still got to finish doing that. So, that's another project, of course. So here's all the wood. Now these are some pieces of the brick that came off of the chimney. So as you could see, they were breaking and flaking away. So that's why I had to take as many bricks off as I did and replace what I had to replace. I was lucky I got this wood last year, I think. I still gotta do something with it. If nothing else, I have to take it out back. But anyhow, and yeah, as you can see, there's wood piled there, wood there, wood over there. The wife was pulling out some of the small stuff, because she knows I'm probably gonna get a little upset over all this small stuff. But when they split the wood, unfortunately, you get a bunch of small stuff. It's good for starting a fire, I guess. But I don't use stuff that small to start the fire. I just have my way of doing things, and the smallest piece of wood I'll probably use to start the fire is probably about that one there. But anyway, we got some good wood, but I don't know, it's not real big. When I look at it, I see a lot of limbs. And I suppose they have to throw the limbs in with the trunks. But anyhow, yep. I guess you guys have already seen the wood there last time I had made a video. I made a little ramp for me to come down with the lawn tractor, because I'm going to have to bring the lawn tractor back here, because that's how I'm going to move this wood. Look at the bloody flies. I don't know if you can see that on the video. The flies are unbelievable around here this year. They don't seem to be attacking me, but maybe they don't like salt. Salt all over my face. But anyhow, that's enough work for today. Tomorrow's another day. The main thing was getting the seasoned wood in the woodshed where it wasn't going to get wet, because it was already dry and seasoned. Now this wood here is obviously just been, I don't know if it's just been cut, but it's just been split. Now mind you, I don't know if you can see the cracks on this or not, but it is starting to crack real quick. It's starting to dry out good. So to be totally honest with you, having it sit here is not a bad thing. The farmers used to stack it up in a pile, and then they would just take it off of the top and start stacking it. They'd make multiple piles, and then they start peeling it off the top. The top would obviously start drying first, and they just peel it off the top. But as for inside the pile, when it rains, the water will stay inside and won't evaporate. So that's why you wouldn't just leave it here like this. But tomorrow is another day of stacking wood. Cheers.